Take 1,075.
Hey people, my name is Nikki and welcome to my channel.
Woo! Why am I like this?
This week's video is all about gender. Mine more specifically, and is inspired by the lovely Ashley Wilde. I met Ashley 2 weeks ago at a spoken word panel at VidCon. I didn't know much besides maybe 1 or 2 poems I had seen on Tumblr, so I decided to go through the interwebs and I actually found she has this thing called the Gender Tag Project. Now the whole purpose of this project is to expand the conversation on gender identity, what it means, and how people experience it differently. Oftentimes, sex and gender are misconstrued and often seen as the same thing, when really they have nothing to do with one another. There's a whole spectrum outside and in between the binaries besides just male and female that have nothing to do with biological sex. I'll be answering a series of 10 different questions on how I self-identify, and I encourage you guys to do the same. Continuing the conversation is key.
Let's do this! Let's do this!
Question 1. How do you self-identify and what does that mean to you? I identify as a cis female, which means I was assigned female at birth and my gender coincides with it. Question 2. What pronouns honor you? I use she, her, and hers, but I'm really not too particular about it. Question 3. Describe the style that you most often wear. I've been told my style is hot suburban dad or 90s mom. There's really no in between. I do wear a lot of button-ups, whether short sleeve or long sleeve, and I wear a lot of t-shirts, mainly from the men's section. I just feel it's a lot more comfortable for me. Question 4. Talk about body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have body hair? Do you choose to shave it or not shave it? As far as my hair goes, I typically leave it natural, just this curly mess. I'll oftentimes wear a hat or a bandana to control it a little bit because it can be unruly. If I do go out with friends or I'm at a party or something, I'll blow dry it up kind of into a pompadour, put some product, and I'm good to go. I don't have any facial hair besides peach fuzz and little hairs everywhere. What can I say? I'm Latino. That's pretty normal. But when it comes to shaving, I will avoid it like the plague. Shaving in the shower is a goddamn bitch of a situation when you're blind and can't see what the hell you're doing. So if I can just not shave, that's great. Ooh, ooh. Question 5. Talk about cosmetics. Do you wear makeup? What types of perfumes and soaps do you use? On a day-to-day basis, I don't really wear anything besides mascara. If I'm feeling fancy, then sometimes I'll wear eyeliner or eyeshadow, but that's about it. Hence why I always look tired. As for soaps, I use Nature Valley. I don't use a goddamn granola bar. It's one with mountains on the label. Swiss. That's cheese. But it smells really delicious and I always want to eat it. Might as well be a granola bar. And for perfume, I've actually started to use cologne instead. So I use Guess by Marciano, which is really, really, really good. Question 6. Have you ever been misgendered? If so, how did it affect you? Being misgendered has never really been a problem for me. I may dress a lot like a man, but I have boobs. They're a little too obvious to hide. Question 7. Have you ever experienced dysphoria? I'm not too sure if this counts as dysphoria, but I've always wanted a flat chest. I've never really felt a connection to them. I know a lot of women love their boobs, or on some level want boobs, like bigger boobs or smaller, just boobs in general. I don't want them. If I can get rid of them, that would be A1. Question 8. Talk about children. Do you want them? Would you carry? And would you be the primary caretaker of that child? At this point in my life, I don't see myself having any kids in the future. It's not really my personal goal in life, at least not from me producing them. But if my partner wanted children and they could carry, or if we could adopt, I honestly wouldn't mind. I love kids. I love being able to take care of them. Obviously, if I did have a child, I would be the primary caretaker. I don't want to be on the sidelines. I want to be in the action. I want to be there 100% of the time for the kid. Really, my child goal is to be that bomb-ass aunt. I just want all my friends' kids to come to me whenever their parents are being whack, and they just come to me and they love me more. It's just my personal, thing. Question 9. Talk about money. Is it important for you to provide for your family? Does it matter if your partner earns more? Do you like to pay on dates? Are you uncomfortable when someone offers to pay for you? For me, being able to provide financially for any future family that I do have is extremely important. I want there to be financial stability and not have any worries about paying bills and meeting certain deadlines just because we don't have that stability. I believe that my future partner and I are a team. We work together, we're building something greater for ourselves together. So I really don't mind whether they earn more, I earn more, we're a team. We're not in a competition with each other. For dates, I really do have this gentleman mentality where I kind of want to pay for everything. I just think it's something that my partners deserve, putting up with my ass. It's just one way to express my love for them. I don't really get uncomfortable if they pay for me. I can be a little hesitant because I feel a little bad, but I don't mind just as long as we're having a good time at the end of the day. Question 10. Do you have anything else to add on your experience in gender? Honestly, I think I've summed up my experience with gender through the questions. I know as I go and learn more about myself, probably these answers will change, maybe within a couple weeks, a couple months, maybe a year or so. But that's what's so exciting. Gender can be completely fluid and there's no restriction that you should put yourself into. Just kind of go with the flow. I do want to give a huge thank you to Ashley Wilds for creating this amazing project. It's really given me something to look deep within myself and reflect on who I am as a person and how I identify. I love that I can contribute to this awesome project, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it along the way. You guys should definitely check out her channel. She has incredible content on gender identity, she has different poetry. I'll put all her links on the description down below, and I'll add her gender tag video so you guys can watch it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more of my face. Thank you guys so much for watching. On a day-to-day